Okay. Hey guys, quiet, please. So I just need a few minutes just to talk about the test and housekeeping items and the rest of the time that you guys work. So today's a work day. Get caught up with homeworks. If you got homework to turn in, get that in. Because remember, we only got about a couple more weeks left. In fact, actually, our test is 2 weeks from this Wednesday. Our final exam, sorry. Our final exam's 2 weeks from this Wednesday. The test is Friday, right? We have test is Friday. And of course, we have a final exam after that. But homeworks, there's not much I can do after December 20th, right? After December 20th. Oh, is the fans too much? For the lights? Oh, okay. This works. Yeah, we turn. Oh, the fans. Wait. The other one. There we go. Jasmine's got it. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, after December 20th, not much I can do for missing homeworks. So if your grade's like whatever, like maybe you finished at 89.8% and you didn't get the A- because you're missing some homeworks. After December 20th, I can't really help you. So make sure, nothing more I can do. I could do stuff, but I can't do much after that. The grades will be final.
More like equations and then points for the test.
I'll get there in a second. Hold on. Okay. So today is a work day. Now, because we're doing John, because we're doing 2 full days for review. So we have no review day Wednesday. Usually what I've done is I've done a Jeopardy style game for review. I'll have a chance to be able to make one for you guys this Wednesday for some extra credit. So we could do that for the test category.
Wait, like if you win, do you get more?
Yes, I'll explain how it works on Wednesday. Yes, extra points. Yes. Yes. Well, I don't know. It depends on how well you guys do and how well you guys cooperate. So, and we're gonna put the that's kind of back in groups and whatnot. So anyway,
everyone gets points.
Yes, everyone will get points, but you have to do work. You have to earn it. So anyway, guys, we'll have a review style thing on Wednesday for that. That will be kind of fun to do. Thursday night, I'll be available on Zoom at 9 p.m. So I'll do a Zoom call because all my pre-calc classes are testing on Thursday. So I could work with you guys on Thursday night, right? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm here. No, well, my wife's not going to do. My wife did. I had to stay with the younger one, right? So no, I'm locked in for 3 weeks. I'm here for you guys. I know. Is that correct? Crazy? Somerville? For 3 hours, I got to drive here and back. That's nuts. Well, don't jinx it, but okay.
I'm not
All right.
gonna jinx
What about LA?
it.
Who are you playing in LA?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna win the state championship, okay? I just be happy that you guys are a state champion, like playing for a state title again.
I'm missing.
Okay. It's all right. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, guys, let me finish so we guys get to work. All right. And then after I finish this outline, guys, quiet. After I finish the outline, I'll talk about what you guys can do to do practice because you probably should work. That's financial stuff. You don't need to see that. Okay. That's just for.
20 fantasy football.
I don't really play anymore, so I just focus on family now. Anyway, guys, please not get us off track. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have this packet here. Let me find it. Chapter 4 review, I think. Oh, that's more financial stuff. Let me close that. Sorry. Okay, anyway, chapter 4 stuff. You guys should have this. If you don't have extra packets, I can hand it to you guys. If you guys started during break or before break, awesome. If you do not, that's fine too. If I like me, I didn't do much work last week, so totally get it. But you should work on this. This is a good practice, and I think I have the answer key for it. If not, I'll make it, and I'll make sure you guys have access to that. Also, Delta Math is another great thing you guys should do as well. So Delta Math is actually very elaborate here. I set this up right before break started. If you don't have access, I'll put the code again. So we're good. I don't know, actually. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go through it again. Hold on, let me see here. Student data, the assignments. It's gonna be under. What the heck? Why is it not loading? What? Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, student data, the assignments. Okay, there we go. Yeah, should be under Unit 5 review. I think. Good. Most of you guys have signed up for the class. Perfect. Yeah, so these are the skills here. Quadratic inequalities, linear inequalities, identifying points in a region, radical equations. Yeah, this is a good review. So I would do this as well. I think I put 5 questions per overview. I can't remember how many questions I put, but anyway, 8. I put 8 questions. So this is plenty of practice. 8 categories also, so 64 questions. Totally do this. Nathan, stop. Nathan, stop. She's like separate you guys. You're still, my goodness. All right. Anyway, we have that for review. So now let's talk about the outline, guys. Okay. I'll stop you around the bush. Here we go. This is gonna be 2 parts. Part one is very simple. It's just one question. And it's a system. Nope, not at all. The other ones will be. The other ones will be, but not this one. This will be a system of inequalities. So it's graphing. And that'll be 10 points. So let me give you a quick example of how that will look. But go to this here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. This will be page this will be page 3 of this review guide, which you guys should have. If not, I have extras. If you don't have it, I think I handed out, I can't remember. But problem like this here is the first question, or like this or this. You have 1, 2, 3, any of these 3 questions here. This one's pretty simple, just one equation or one inequality. It could be, it's probably it could be like this, where this is a vertex form and that's standard form, or like see how that's like standard form, that's a line. Or see you have a line and you have a attachment form. So it can be any of these formats here. But number 1 is a little too simple because just one inequality. I want to give you multiple inequalities. So you guys know what to do. You have to graph each and shade them and find the overlapping region. That's what you have to do. You have to find the overlapping region. Actually, you know what? Let me do one of these right now for you guys because I'm recording it. Let me do one right now. So you guys see how it works, and then we'll move on to the other parts of the test. So, for example, let's say this was let me share a full screen. Shoot, I'll just do this. It's not recording it. Give me a sec here, guys. Kind of messed up. Let me save this. Why am I struggling here? Actually, I think it will save it automatically. Yeah, I think it'll just save automatically. I'm just gonna share full screen. Here we go. Sweet. Okay, here we go. So you guys should know how to graph this. Do you guys remember how to find the vertex? No. Maybe over 2A. Hope you guys remember that. I'll give it to you guys if you need it. So 2 over 2 is 1. So that's the x coordinate of the vertex. How would I find the y coordinate? What would I do? You guys remember? Once you have the x coordinate, plug it back in for x. Yes, that's correct. So that should be 1. So you have 1, 1. Now, how would I plot other points on the parabola? What can I do to find the other points up onto it? Maybe make a table? Where should I plug in, guys? How about a number to the left of 1? Good, thanks. A number to the right of 1. 2. You should get 2 in each case. Now, should I make this parabola dashed or solid? Why solid? Thank you. Perfect. And the shading, do I shade above or below? Above, because it's greater than. Okay, what's the next inequality going to be? What shape is that? We'll do pink for that one. Nope, pink. Let's go. It's just a line, right? That's just a line. How can I graph that line? What would I do? Yeah, y equals mx plus b. I like that. That's good. And then divide by 3. Easy peasy, right? So what's my y-intercept here? 2?
Yeah.
And what's my slope? Down 1, right 3? Oh, somewhere, go ahead, yes.
You can just like kind of like skip it. You put like -2/2a and they just put it for 2/2 by multiplying.
Exactly. Right, yeah, because what I did is I located B and A, which is -2 and 1 respectively.
Mhm.
And then plugged into this formula,
Yeah.
and then got the x for the vertex. And then threw that back into the equation to get the y for the vertex. And I love how you're keeping it real. Is that Outcast? Awesome. I saw him live in college one time. They're really great. Yes. A long, long time ago. Anyway. So dash is solid here. It's dashed because it's not equal to. Because you just have a greater than symbol, not a greater than equal to symbol. That's why it's dashed. It's not included. Equals is included on the boundary. And then because it's greater, am I going above or below? Above again. So essentially it's just going to be this, all this part right here, like the part above the line and above the parabola. So see, there's a little gap there that's not shaded. Make sure that gap does not get shaded. Because you want shaded above the line and above the parabola as well. So it's basically the overlapping region. That's all it is. So you want to shade the overlapping region. Okay. So that's what the first question is going to look like. It's going to look just like that. Be worth 10 points. Why is it worth 10 points? Because we're going to probably give you 4 points for each graph. And then maybe 2 points for the shaded region heading back up. That's why it's worth 10 points. Because the parabola is kind of worth something, line's worth something, dash of solid's worth something, shading's worth something. So there's a lot of points we're going to be dividing up there. Okay, so that's number 1. Now going back to the outline, and hopefully it saved the whiteboard. Yes, December 2nd, 1:14 p.m. Open board. Sweet. Saved it. Great. It's getting a little worried there. 50. Now let's talk about part 2. Don't want that.
It's the only part in part 1.
That's it. Just one question. Okay, part 2. We'll have 5 questions. And here we go. What are the 5 questions you'll see? One of them will be solving equations. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to solve a square root equation. And absolute value equation. So square root and absolute value. I'll give you some examples in just a moment. Okay, the other question you'll see will be a system of nonlinear equations, which you'll have to do graphically using a graphing calculator. So you definitely need a graphic calculator, guys. Okay, so let me take a pause for a moment. So you'll see a question solving equations. So, and this will be 2 parts. There'll be a part A and part B here. There'll be a square root and an absolute value equation. Solving system of nonlinear solving the system of nonlinear equations. I'll basically give you 2 equations that are not linear. You graph in your calculator, see where they touch, give me the answer. It's that simple. But you'll need a graph calculator. So far, you guys should be pretty straightforward. It shouldn't be too hard, right? Word problems. There are 2 word problems. Quadratic word problem number 1. And quadratic word problem number 2. I'll explain how those will look in just a moment. The double quotation means repeated. And then lastly, this will be the review portion. There'll be 3 equations. You'll definitely need to know how to do a quadratic equation, a rational equation, and a literal equation. That'll have 3 parts. That's your test.
What is that person?
I'm gonna explain this. Just give me a moment. This will be 40 points, by the way. Quadratic, rational, and literal. Quadratic, rational, literal. Okay, let me show you how these will look. It's not quite in any particular order. I'm just kind of roll all 5 questions.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
This one you said.
this one here, review. This right here, the review portion. So solve that equation. Was that? Yeah, it'll be 3 parts. It'll be 3 parts. It's just the solve. It's just a review portion, part A, part B parts. But yeah, this is more recent. Square root and radical. Sorry, radical is absolute value. This is also more recent. Word problems are more recent. Now, where will you find these? And let me save this. I know I could save this somewhere. Hold on. No. Heck. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm just like struggling here. No. Oh, here we go. Save page as template. What upgrade? What the heck's going on here? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I've done this before. Export. Here we go. Export as a PDF. That's just so dumb. Here. Okay. Sweet. Okay, it's saved. Okay, I feel better now. All right. Cool. That's good. Okay, let me show you some examples of that, and then you guys can get to work. All right. So solving equations. So these here are all review stuff, guys. These are rational equations. You got 4 examples here. The first page is for you guys. You don't have all, I'll hang out together. The next couple are literal equations. Actually, next 4 are literal equations. Okay, so you have that. That's just more, can you find the vertex? Just good for graphing. So I think this will help you for graphing on the second page. New material. Radical equations right here. Alpha equations right here. Okay. Literal ones were so the first page was all review stuff. The first 4 were rational. The next 4 were literal. Literal is when you solve for one letter in terms of the other. That's what literal means. When you have like 2 or more letters, you have to get one of them in terms of the other. Usually with 3 or 4 letters, I want you to isolate one of the letters and get all the other junk on the other side. So I'll make the answer key while you guys are working. Because I don't think I made an answer key for this yet, because I didn't do anything during break. So or nothing work related necessarily. Yeah, so then for the newer stuff, obviously you have the absolute equations right here, the square root equations right there. We talked about part 1 is on page 3. Word problems is on the next page. So you have a bunch of word problems there as well. Not quite everything, because it doesn't have system nonlinear equations, and I don't see quadratic equations. So I'm going to see if I can find some more stuff for you guys. But actually, Delta Math has it. I lied. Delta Math has it. Delta Math definitely has quadratic inequalities, not quadratic equations. Let me add some quadratic equations to that, to the Delta Math, and then nonlinear inequality. I can't find anything on that. Let me find some stuff on that too. So, but you have most of what you need. And going back one more time to this, just so you don't freak out, we try to make sure the points are equitable. Expect 5 points for every part. So like this is 2 parts, 5 points for this, 5 points for this. This is worth 5 points. This is worth 5 points. This is worth 5 points. There are 3 parts here. 5, 5, 5. Do the math. 5, 10, 15. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 points. 10 points. Pretty organized test, I'd have to say. Very straightforward. So get to work, guys. We have plenty of time. The packets, I think they have. Actually, I think you guys. I should have it. I don't have any luck. You guys have this? Yeah, just work on this. Yeah, that's it. And that one's on right here anyway. There's extra problems. So I'm not telling you that's like totally special. Like everyone has access to this. Yeah, you have all right here. I just gotta work on the answer key. So I'll make the answer go, you guys working. Or use Delta Math. Go to Delta Math, and I'll put the code again in case you guys need it. And that's what you guys should do. Just get to work, guys. All right. Hold on, Nathan.